Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into a fascinating and strategic comparison between two of the most advanced medium-range air defense systems in the world, Israel's David's Sling and Russia's S-350 Vityaz. These systems represent the cutting edge of missile defense technology from two nations known for their military innovation. Both have been designed to counter modern aerial threats, but they do so with very different philosophies and technologies. Let's explore how these systems work, their real combat potential, and what makes each of them a vital part of their nation's defense architecture. Israel's David's Sling was developed as a key part of the country's multi-layered defense network, designed to intercept medium to long-range threats that slip through the Iron Dome or come before the Arrow system's engagement range. It fills a critical gap, targeting enemy aircraft, drones, cruise missiles, and medium-range ballistic missiles. Developed jointly by Rafael Advanced Defense Systems and Raytheon, David's Sling reflects decades of combat experience and Israel's strategic need for survival in one of the world's most contested regions. The system officially entered service in 2017, but since then, it has seen continuous upgrades to match evolving threats from adversaries. On the other side, Russia's S-350 Vityaz represents the next generation of the country's layered air defense network. It's designed by Almaz-Antey to replace older systems like the S-300 PS, offering enhanced automation, mobility, and engagement capabilities. The S-350 is a direct response to the growing challenge of modern precision-guided munitions, stealth aircraft, and saturation attacks. While it might not have the long reach of the S-400 or S-500, its purpose is to dominate the medium-range engagement zone, exactly where most modern air battles are fought today. The David's Sling system is built around the concept of speed, precision, and smart targeting. It uses the Stunner Interceptor missile, a sleek, agile, two-stage missile that relies on a unique multi-pulse motor and dual-seeker technology combining electro-optical and radar guidance. This gives it extraordinary accuracy and makes it nearly impossible for incoming threats to escape once detected. Each launcher carries up to 12 Stunner missiles, and the system can engage multiple targets simultaneously. The key to David's Sling's effectiveness is its integration into Israel's broader defense grid, allowing it to work seamlessly with Iron Dome below it and ARROW-3 above it. Russia's S-350 Vityaz, by contrast, uses the 9M96 and 9M100 family of missiles, also designed for versatility and precision. The 9M96 can hit aerial targets at ranges up to 120 km and altitudes as high as 30 km, while the smaller 9M100 missiles handle close-range defense with exceptional agility. The Vityaz can launch up to 12 missiles per engagement, covering multiple threats at once, from drones to cruise missiles and even some ballistic targets. Its advanced radar, derived from the S-400 family, can track up to 100 targets at the same time and guide numerous interceptors simultaneously. The technological philosophies behind both systems highlight their nation's military thinking. Israel's David's Sling is a product of necessity, a response to constant missile and rocket attacks from its borders. Every component is optimized for quick response, precision engagement, and interoperability with other systems. It's designed to minimize collateral damage and maximize efficiency, even when facing complex saturation attacks. Its architecture emphasizes networked operations, meaning it can receive data from multiple radar sources, ground control, or even other air defense. Layers. Russia's S-350, meanwhile, embodies Russia's doctrine of layered, overlapping air defense zones. Each unit operates semi-autonomously, equipped with its own radar and command post, giving it high survivability on the battlefield. The Vityaz system can operate as part of an integrated defense network with S-400s, Pantsir S systems, and long-range early warning radars. The Russians designed it to handle dense airspace with many incoming threats, often using automatic target selection and missile assignment algorithms to improve reaction times. It's not just about shooting down targets, it's about overwhelming the enemy with the sheer density of firepower and coordination. The Stunner missile in David's Sling is particularly notable for its innovative, hit-to-kill, mechanism. Unlike systems that rely on proximity detonation, Stunner directly collides with the target, destroying it through kinetic impact. This makes it extremely lethal against fast-moving ballistic threats. The missile's unique aerodynamic shape, featuring 3 maneuverable fins, allows it to change direction mid-flight with incredible agility. Its radar and infrared sensors ensure high accuracy even against low signature or maneuvering targets. This is a level of precision that very few systems in the world can match. In contrast, the S-350's 9M96 missile uses active radar homing and advanced thrust vector control, giving it excellent maneuverability against evasive targets like fighter jets or cruise missiles. The Russians emphasize flexibility. The same system can use different missile types depending on the threat. For example, the Vityaz can load both 9M96 and 9M100 missiles in one launcher, allowing it to adapt mid-battle. Its compact design and high mobility mean it can be deployed quickly and relocated easily to avoid detection or enemy strikes. When it comes to radar and detection capabilities, both systems stand among the best in their class. David's Sling uses the LM-2084 multi-mission radar, the same radar that powers the Iron Dome. This radar can detect, track, and classify multiple incoming threats at once and is capable of operating even in intense electronic warfare conditions. It provides real-time data to the command center, allowing rapid interception decisions. The system's Battle Management and Control (BMC) unit uses artificial intelligence and predictive algorithms to calculate optimal interception points and missile trajectories. The S-350's 50N6A radar system is equally advanced, capable of tracking dozens of targets over hundreds of kilometers. It operates in both active and passive modes to avoid detection and can guide multiple interceptors toward different targets simultaneously. One of its strengths lies in its automation. The system can function almost entirely autonomously once deployed, needing minimal human intervention. This is particularly useful in large-scale conflicts where rapid reaction is crucial. In terms of deployment and mobility, David's Sling is primarily used for fixed or semi-fixed installations, protecting strategic sites and cities across Israel. It's designed to work in coordination with centralized command structures and Israel's national radar network. Meanwhile, the S-350 is built for mobility. Mounted on heavy military trucks, it can relocate rapidly, set up in minutes, and provide coverage wherever needed. This gives Russian forces significant flexibility during operations. Now, when comparing combat experience, Israel's systems have the edge. David's Sling has been tested in real combat scenarios, including intercepting missiles launched from Syria and other neighboring regions. Each engagement has provided valuable data, helping Rafael and the Israeli Air Force refine its software and interception algorithms. On the other hand, the S-350 has not yet seen large-scale combat use. While it has undergone numerous field tests and training exercises, it remains relatively new to active service. However, its design draws heavily from the combat-proven S-400 and S-300 families, giving it a solid technological foundation. Cost and production scale also highlight important differences. David's Sling is expensive, with each interceptor missile costing hundreds of thousands of dollars, but the system's efficiency offsets this cost. It's also being offered for export, with countries like Finland recently purchasing it to enhance their NATO-compatible air defenses. The S-350, being a domestic Russian product, is more cost-effective for large-scale deployment and can integrate seamlessly with other Russian systems. Moscow has already begun equipping its air defense regiments with the Vityaz, signaling its central role in future Russian defense strategy. When evaluating pure performance, the two systems are surprisingly close in effectiveness, though their designs reflect different priorities. David's Sling excels in precision and network integration, making it ideal for defending populated or high-value areas. The S-350 emphasizes volume and flexibility, better suited for protecting wide regions and supporting military operations. One could argue that the S-350's strength lies in its scalability, while David's Sling's advantage lies in its intelligence-driven efficiency. Strategically, David's Sling fits into Israel's doctrine of active defense, intercepting threats before they can cause harm, with minimal escalation. It's part of a layered shield designed to protect Israel from short-range rockets, medium-range missiles, and long-range ballistic threats all at once. The S-350, meanwhile, is part of Russia's larger concept of creating impenetrable air defense zones, capable of deterring NATO air operations or cruise missile attacks. The integration potential also differs. David's Sling, thanks to its development with Raytheon, is compatible with Western command and control systems, making it attractive to NATO and allied nations. The S-350, by contrast, is deeply embedded in the Russian and CSTO military ecosystem, designed to function with other Russian radar and missile platforms. Ultimately, both systems represent the future of air defense, combining automation, precision, and adaptability. They are not direct competitors but rather expressions of different strategic needs. Israel's David Sling prioritizes precision defense for a small, high-risk nation surrounded by hostile threats. Russia's S-350 Vityaz is built for endurance, scale, and integration into a massive multi-layered defense shield spanning thousands of kilometers. In a hypothetical head-to-head scenario, much would depend on the operational environment. In a dense urban defense scenario, David Sling's pinpoint accuracy and fast reaction time would likely outperform. In open battlefield or theater-wide defense operations, the S-350's greater missile load and mobility might dominate. Both systems, however, prove one crucial point: the modern battlefield is no longer defined by who has the biggest missile, but by who can react faster, smarter, and more efficiently. As the world continues to face rising missile and drone threats, both David's Sling and the S-350 will play critical roles in shaping air defense strategy in the years ahead. Israel continues to refine its system through combat experience and global partnerships, while Russia is expanding the S-350 fleet as a cornerstone of its modern air defense network. Whether defending against ballistic missiles over the Middle East or cruise missiles in Eastern Europe, these two systems symbolize the new era of missile defense, one built on intelligence, precision, and adaptability. In the end, both David's Sling and S-350 Vityaz stand as technological marvels, proving that the battle for air superiority is no longer just about offense. It's about mastering the art of defense.